Hello, folks. Welcome to the show, Jack Chow on East West with G&E TV. At G&E TV, we pay attention, lots of attention to life. Like I said, every time when they are not busy politically, we get in to take care of our life. Speaking of life, the new year is still here. I mean, the new year has just been here. If you count for the international new year, we're about a month and a week old. If you count about Chinese New Year, this is only the 7th day of the new year. So now we're still fresh, aren't we?
Yes.
Right, good, yeah. Speaking of the new year, though, no matter International New Year or Lunar Term New Year, the Chinese New Year, which is the year of the horse this year, everybody is talking about New Year resolution. So among all the resolutions, somebody decides to do this, to do that, to do this kind, to do that, including big decisions such as to buy a house, such as to quit a big bad habit or whatever, to exercise, to do lots of exercise, to keep fit is one of the, I would say, the biggest resolution of the new year, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Joining me is a new friend, is a young new friend. Her name is Alexandra Ornella. Alexandra Ornella. She is a yoga instructor, as you can see already by the way she looks. Mm-hmm. So, welcome to my show.
Thank you for having me.
All right. And we talk about everything at this show. Big as a government, or as small as a house. But it is seldom we talk about yoga. And plus, I personally know very little about yoga, or nothing about yoga. So give us a little, first of all, background information about yourself, please.
Well, my name, of course, Alexandra, or I go by Alex. I've been doing yoga now for 9 years. I started when I was just turned 16. My mom signed me up, and it was just, I got, fell in love with it. Right away. So
I can figure out how old you are now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not a secret, right?
No,
that's not a secret, yeah.
But yoga keeps you young, so it's okay.
Oh, yeah, sure. All right.
You can try to guess.
You look like a schoolgirl, high school girl, maybe?
Yeah, I'm 25, so.
Yeah, all right, good.
So Bikram yoga was the hot yoga. It's the first kind of yoga I ever tried, and I fell in love right away. The teachers were such great teachers. The studio owner.
Bikram? B-I-K-R-A-M?
B-I-K-R-A-M, yes.
Oh,
it's
Bikram.
A style of yoga that was developed by Bikram Chowdhury, which is the founder.
Oh, Bikram being the first name.
Yes, Bikram is his first name.
Of the creator.
The creator, yes, of the series. Yeah.
I see. So you've been practicing that kind of yoga for 6 years?
9 years.
9 years, for 9 years.
It'll be 9 years this year.
Yeah, for 9 years, starting 16, right? Okay, very good. So what do you find the Bikram yoga? What do you find in the Bikram yoga?
I just found mental clarity, first of all. It just helped me just feel better, all in general, I had very bad insomnia, so it helps you sleep better, which is a great plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
But to have developed already insomnia at the age of 25, though, is something, well, too early, right?
Yeah, but I just couldn't sleep, restlessness, I guess. I mean, it wouldn't be full-on insomnia, but, restless sleep, and it totally clears your mind. You practice and you go home, fall asleep, it's nice.
Yeah. Our mutual friend, Tyra Mason, told me that you are an instructor of 3 schools. Am I right?
Yes, I am. I teach
you're big already.
Yeah. Well, I teach at Bikram Yoga Kovina. That's my main headquarters. I teach at Bikram Yoga Rancho Cucamonga, which is the newest studio that just opened in the Bikram Yoga world. And then I have taught once at Claremont, Bikram Yoga Claremont, which is I practice there more.
Another word, Kovina,
Claremont,
Rancho Cucamonga, and Claremont.
And Claremont.
Oh, all right.
Those are the 3 studios I either practice at or teach at.
I see. What is the, let's see, what is the Bikram yoga different from the rest of the yogas? I know there is a tri-yoga, and there is a traditional Indian yoga. There is American yoga. And what is the difference among them, or what is the difference between Bikram yoga and the rest of the yogas?
Well, there's really so many types of yoga that I really couldn't even get into that right now, but just definitely the difference between Bikram yoga and other types of yoga is basically the heat. the heat factor, which is the heat. It's done in 105 degrees. Yeah.
The heat?
Yeah. It's like simulating the Indian weather. That's what it's supposed to be.
Oh,
so he brings it
see.
over, and it's a 105-degree room and 40% humidity, as to create that same heat that would be in India.
See.
So that's why he did the same thing, and it helps you stretch easier, just so you don't hurt yourself.
In other words,
all the muscles.
When you practice under, within a certain circumstances, which is created by the school, or like a special classroom.
Yes, exactly.
Right? That all has a temperature of 105 degrees Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit, yes.
Not centigrade, right? All right. And the humidity is 40%.
40%. That's the perfect temperature.
Very humid.
Very humid, yes.
Very humid. You want to make people sweat or what?
Yes, that's our main goal, is to have you sweat a lot, remove toxins of the body, just an all around just workout, and the heat helps your muscles stretch easier. So say you're very tight, your legs are tight, your back's tight, it doesn't feel as intense as if it was a colder.
It softens your muscles and joints, right? Like you melt your chocolate.
Exactly, melting chocolate. Yeah, or like rubber band or something like that. Yeah.
All right, good.
So you just want to feel like rubbery or more flexible.
So what is difference though between this and say a Turkish bath?
A Turkish bath. I have no idea what a Turkish bath is.
Or Finland bath. Or steam bath.
A steam room?
Something like that.
Well, it's not as steamy as a steam room. Definitely not as steamy.
Not as much.
No. I'm sure that's like probably 70% humidity. But it's just so that it's enough humidity where it's not dry heat, where you still sweat, as opposed to just being dry heat, where it's like.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So you want to get that sweaty.
I see. So now you run 3 schools already, which sounds a big organization for me, to me. And at each school, how many members do you have? Or you call them students?
Yeah, they're all students, of course, and we're all teachers. And so the first studio is run by Vern Rollins, and he has about, I couldn't even say, just maybe 2,000 students, maybe 3,000 students. But over the course of the years that he's been, over the course of that we've been open, so many people have come through. So it just depends to see how many people are so consistent or whatnot.
Over a history, right?
Yeah.
Over a period of time.
Yeah.
So
and then
what is the given time? At one given time, how big is the student crew?
So depending on the class size, it usually ranges from 20 people to 10 people to 30 people to 50 people, just depending on how big the room is or how long the studio's been open, of course.
I see.
So Covina's been open a lot longer, so they have more students, and opposed to Rancho or Claremont, which have been open a little bit less. So.
I see.
Or I believe Claremont has been open longer, but Rancho just opened, so we're trying to get more students in. So anyone in Rancho, come visit us.
All right. Yeah. Now, within your 9 years of having involved with the yoga, the Bikram yoga, how many years are the learning? How many years are the teaching part?
Okay, so before I took the training, I was taking class for 3.5 years. So I wanted to get prepared for the training. So now it's been almost 3 years of teaching then after that, or 3.5 years of teaching, yeah.
And how many teachers do you have among together, all the 3 schools?
So let's see, probably 6 and then 8. Probably 20 teachers altogether, all 3 schools.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, so like I don't run all the schools. Yeah. We just I just work for all the people, but all the studios are Bikram. So if you go to any state, any country, they usually have a Bikram studio. So no matter where you are in the world, you could probably find a Bikram class. So it's not just, they're not just here in the United States, they're everywhere.
All right. So among the students, though, are they all females or male and female?
Mostly female, but it's getting more like open for men. more likely men are going to start coming in.
I see. If we take a portion of to find out the proportion of male and female, though,
it's definitely going to be more women.
Among 100, you're talking about 20, 30 of male.
Probably out of every 10 women, there's 2 guys.
Like 20%.
Yeah.
Well, that's
it's
not
growing though every year.
That's not little. That's not little.
No, it's not little. Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be
probably
women's
less.
business, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, very good. Okay, so back to my audience. Today we're talking about life, and in talking about life, we'll touch a little bit about yoga. Well, yoga is the subject we, well, seldom talk, but there is 1 or 2 times we're talking about it. Me, a stranger, total stranger, about the whole thing, will find myself interested in the subject. Anyway, to help build up your health, to help yourself keep fit, well, that's a good thing to do, so positive. Joining me today is the yoga instructor, Alexandra Ornella, and she's been teaching for 3 years. She's been involved in the yoga business for 9 years altogether. Let's take a short moment out. When we come back, we'll find out more from the interesting term of yoga.